Thanks for visiting us here on Hit on Crit, hitoncrit.com. Today we will be looking at the Dungeons & Dragons Cathedral of Chaos dungeon tiles by Wizards of the Coast, released March 20th, 2012, and retailing for $11.95. Wizards bills this release as elemental terrain and magical traps galore, as this set is unique from previous sets in that it includes 5 sheets of dungeon terrain tiles and 1 sheet of tokens to represent spell effects, magical traps, and elemental hazards. Let's take a closer look. In taking a look at this tile set, I've kind of gotten in the habit of purchasing 2 dungeon tile sets of any given release. In all releases of the dungeon tiles, the packaging folio has included a sample dungeon, and the last couple releases, the sample dungeon has required 2 dungeon tile sets. There were some complaints about requiring 2 dungeon tile sets to build the sample dungeon, and to their credit, I think perhaps Wizards heard those voices, as this most recent release requires just 1 dungeon tile set to build a sample dungeon. So purchasing 1 set will provide you with something useful for your table. I'm going to continue to buy 2 sets just because in really looking at all the dungeon tile releases, even if you have the master tile sets, oftentimes you find yourself wanting just 1 more piece or a duplicate of another piece, whether for symmetry or just because of its usefulness. So I find 2 sets to be very useful, but that's entirely up to you. Let's go and take a closer look. The first sheet has a raised level with steps and posted barriers. We'll see some more of these posted barriers throughout the tile sets, and includes a long water pool. The opposite side has a large smoke-filled, gas-filled, poison-filled room and a complementary fire pool or lava pool to the water pool. This set here, this sheet here, has a stone or steel altar, a small water pool, some corner pieces matching those posted barriers, and this very useful tile, this living quarters or rooms that can be dropped into a fort, castle, keep, or dungeon to add living quarters to your design. On the opposite side, we have the symbol of the Elder Elemental Eye, or Tharizdun. We have a orb or a scrying mirror. We have a small fire pool. We have this large room with symbols and bones and 4 pillars. On this sheet we have a dungeon prop or environmental prop with a blazing fire. We have a medium-sized smoke-filled, gas-filled, poison-filled room. We have a medium-sized water pool. We have a raised platform going up to a higher level, again with the posted barriers matching this set, and a wall piece with the same barrier, posted barrier. On the opposite side we have a chasm. We have broken tile pieces which can either give way to a lower level or give way to environmental effects up through the surface. We have a medium-sized lava and fire pool. Here we have some angled corridors. We have some cornered pieces and a standard 3-inch wide corridor. On its opposite side, however, we have a triangular lava or fire pool, a triangular water pool. This very unique piece here, offering a broken, fallen, or dug out space between two rooms that certainly small or medium-sized creatures could move through, but larger creatures might find it difficult to squeeze or impossible to get through. And that same 3-inch wide corridor with bones and 2 pillars. We have some continued angled corridors and some unique and various shaped triangular pieces. You may have had need for these in your design previously, or they can introduce you to some concepts in hidden spaces or niches. And we have a triangular, smoke-filled, poison-filled room, a statue token, the first of the tokens that we'll see, and on its opposite side, a pillar token that can be placed anywhere on any tile, with the backside of these representing standard corridors and triangular corridors. Now on to the elemental and spell effects and magical trap tokens. Let's start on the other side here. We have some doors. We have some fungus or mushrooms. We have some light sources. We have some arcane glowing symbols, 2 crystals, some lightning effect trackers, some force effect trackers or barriers, some cold effect trackers or barriers, some smoke, gas, or poison, or obstructed view tokens, and some fire effect and barrier tokens. On the opposite side, initially with these doors, are broken doors. On the opposite side of the fungus are moss. Here we have some thorn barriers or environment conditions. Here we have stone barriers or doors. And here we have flying swords or traps. We have some purple smoke, either for poison or necrotic, some spectral statues, a mage hand tracker, an orb tracker, a portal tracker or token, some spirit tokens, either for your spirit of healing or for your player's spirit of healing, spectral companions for those conditions within gameplay as well, a spectral sword, and a spectral hammer. So really some excellent tokens there. I know I've used glass tokens. My players have used various tracking devices for that. Sometimes putting just dice on the table. Now you don't have to have dice on your table. You can have these quality tokens to represent a lot of those different effects and conditions. So all in all, a quality set. I think well worth adding it to your collection or making it your first set. So I encourage you to pick up the Cathedral of Chaos. Head out to hitoncrit.com for our written review. Like us on Facebook at Facebook.com/hitoncrit. Follow us on Twitter at Twitter.com/hitoncrit, and subscribe to us on YouTube.com/hitoncrit. Until next time, thanks for viewing.